On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Takia Monet Demeyers, I have 25-01594 and 25L2947052. Appearance, please.
Patrick Blue on behalf of the city.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Myers.
Is she present?
She is not, Your Honor. I have not had contact.
Okay. Sure, benchmark and there's a call. For the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kenneth Dravenstadt, 25L2938681 and 82. Appearance, please.
Patrick Blue on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter, on behalf of Mr. Dravenstadt, who joins us via Zoom.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for pretrial. I have a failure to display a valid ID, text message, and no insurance. The valid license. I don't know why they wrote that. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. We're going to be requesting an adjournment of 30 to 45 days. The city has asked Mr. Dravenstadt to make best efforts to gain compliance with both license and insurance, and he's going to need a little bit of time to do that.
August 12th at 11. August 12th at 11. Do you have any questions for the court, Mr. Dravenstadt?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
None from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you.
No problem. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Denise Hauser, 24L2896931. Appearance, please.
Patrick Blue on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter, on behalf of Ms. Hauser, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Hauser has a driving unregistered pretrial today. How are we proceeding on that?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Hauser no longer owns any vehicle, but in particular, the vehicle in question here. She is making payments on the defaulted no insurance ticket. The city has asked her to show good faith efforts towards continuing to pay that fine. Given that, we'll be requesting an adjournment of 30 to 45 days so that the city can confirm she is continuing to make payments in that timeline before making an offer.
How much is she on?
She owes $324 on the insurance ticket and then $340 on an unrelated ticket from Judge Flores. She made a payment as recently as yesterday.
Or the one connected to this file? I don't care about the one before. I'm trying to see the sheets. You told the ticket for this file, the
She does have a paper record as well.
no insurance. Pay attention. You trained, okay? Expect you to be sitting there in like 20 years. Let's see. Made a payment. I'm assuming on the one over there, but not on this ticket.
That's an older file, so I suspect they directed it to that file first.
She owes how much? Okay, so she, yeah, she's gonna pay that one off before they'll apply anything to this. How long is it gonna take you to pay the ticket in Flores' court? Huh?
30 days.
It'll take you 30 days to pay that one off.
I need it. 30 days.
Okay, and then you owe 324 on this one. How long will it take you to, I'll waive the late fee once you start making payments on it. That's the late fee by itself is $54. How long will it take you to pay off? About 270 left on this one.
It'll be, sorry, 270.
Yeah, I'm gonna waive $54, which is the late fee. And then she owes 324.
Well, she's at, so she asked you how much time you need to pay for, it's fine, so 30, and she asked me how much more time after that you need to pay the 270. Another 30, so you think in 60 you can have the full case?
Okay, we'll give it 60 days.
Very much younger.
Do September 23rd at 8:30. September 23rd at 8:30. You have any questions for the court today?
No, it is. Thank you.
Future notice to appear, you're all set. City of Lansing versus Robert Watkins, 230-279-7761, appearance, please.
Patrick Booth on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Watkins, who is approaching council table now.
I was gonna ask, do you have vision impairments? Okay, this is sure ain't sunny. Failure to display an operator's license pretrial. Was there an offer to resolve this?
There was an offer extended to either have his license today for dismissal or move forward to get a reduction in charge if he makes compliance with his license. There is currently, I believe, a civil case that is suspending his license involving the vehicle. He has a hearing coming up on July 22nd. He believes he'd be able to get his license restored shortly after that, if the court would allow an adjournment of 30 to 45 days in case there's anything additional the Secretary of State requires.
August 12th at 11. August 12th at 11. Do you have any questions for the court today?
No, ma'am.
We'll get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further, thank you.
You're all set. City of Lansing versus Brittany James, 25-01423, appearance, please.
Patrick Booth on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. James.
Trial for assault and battery. Let's see. Is there an offer on this? At this time?
There's no offer at this point, Your Honor.
We'll be requesting final pretrial.
Final pretrial, August 5th at 8:15. And retrial, August 12th at 8:15. August 5th, 8:15 in person at the court for final pretrial and injury trial, August 12th, 8:15 in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, ma'am? Okay, get your notice to appear. Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. Should have been pulled anyway, just set for show.
Something?
Yeah. And yeah, I did talk to her, so.
Yeah.
Courtney O'Reilly present.
I have not seen her yet this morning. Your Honor.
And no one's in the hall.
Insurance. Just the 10 o'clock. Good morning, Mr. Myers.
Good morning.
Please start your video.
Yes. Hold on. How do I turn it over? Okay. Just a second. I'm sorry. Yeah. What is it? Mm. Please.
Mr. Myers?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you were scheduled for 8:30 this morning, and also we're gonna need you to remove your bonnet. I'm gonna put you in a room, a breakout room with your attorney.
Come here.
Mr. Myers, you were asked to remove your bonnet. You have to dress appropriately for court.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Who represents her?
Mr. Miley.
Mr. Myers, why were you late? You're muted.
Hello.
Yes,
Can you hear
ma'am.
me?
Why were you late? Why were you
Yes.
late? Supposed to be
Because
here
I
at
was
8:30.
yes. So my daughter had to be to therapy at 9 a.m. and I had to ride the Spectrum bus with her because she's not able to ride the bus alone. She has to have some adult in order to ride that bus to get to therapy.
Okay. So does she do that regularly? That's something that happens in the morning at 8:30?
Yeah, she goes to therapy every morning at 9 a.m.
Okay. And so where are you now?
I'm at home now.
Okay. And so you took your daughter to a therapy appointment and appeared in court uh, with your hair undone and a bonnet, and it looks like you have on pajamas.
Yeah,
That
when I get up in the morning, I just throw on my like sweatpants or whatever and take her to therapy. I mean,
okay.
I don't stay at therapy with her. She's at therapy from 9 to 3:30, so I'm just dropping her off.
Okay, I'm just trying to understand why you are in a courtroom with your pajamas on. I don't want to see your bedroom clothes, but even beyond that, you shouldn't want people to see that. You should, as the beautiful young woman that you are, you should present yourself a certain way when you go outside so that you garner the respect that you deserve. And when you're doing something as serious as court proceedings, I don't care if it's in person or if it's virtual. When you received your notice to appear, it should have came with a list of instructions to appear virtually. And those instructions make it very clear of what is not acceptable for a virtual courtroom proceeding. So you do not have the right to appear in court virtually. We're giving that as an option to grant you greater access and convenience to the court. But if you're going to abuse it by not taking it seriously, and I mean, you would not have come in my courtroom with your hair like that or with your pajamas on. You would have put something on.
All right.
But because you are via Zoom, you show up when you want to and how you want to. And that to me is not taking it seriously, and it's not showing decorum for the court. And it really doesn't show that you are respecting yourself when you present yourself outside. And so your next court appearance, you will be required for all future court appearances to appear in person. Because I need you to make sure you take these things seriously, and hopefully whatever you do going forward, you will apply something from this, which is don't show up like you're rolling over out of bed, especially for court. Okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so my understanding is that you're working on trying to get your license cleared. I'm gonna give you additional time to do that, but you are gonna be required to appear in person. And because you say you take your daughter to therapy at 9, I'll have it scheduled after 10 o'clock.
Okay.
August 12th at 1:15. August 12th at 1:15. Do you have any questions for the court at this time?
No,
Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
You're all set, ma'am.
thank you.
You're welcome. 1:15. What else do we have here?
That is what Mr. Talbot on Zoom, and Catherine Folks is in the back.
Does Talbot have an attorney?
No, he does not. He's spoken with.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Alan Talbot, 25-01561. Appearance for the record.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Talbot is present via Zoom. He did request court-appointed counsel. I'm assuming he was denied.
He was. That's what he said.
Okay, and I'm assuming, does it tell us why he was denied?
And I didn't get
Not
an email
indigent,
about
our
that.
file said.
I don't know why they never share that information with us.
Yeah.
We don't need to know. Okay, so they say you're not indigent. That means that you make too much money to be appointed an attorney through the public defender's office. You have a couple of options.
Okay.
Your option number one is to appeal the denial if you believe that you may have missed some information or there's some additional information that would now make you eligible. Or you can hire your own attorney at your own expense, or you can represent yourself, but you are being charged with an operating while intoxicated 0.08. And so that is a misdemeanor, and that misdemeanor does carry up to 90 days in jail. Do you understand that?
I do understand that. Thank you.
Okay, how do you want to proceed, sir? Did you want to appeal the denial of public defense counsel? Did you want time to hire an attorney, or did you want to try to represent yourself?
I've never been in this situation before, so I would like to try to appeal that if I may.
Okay, I'm going to reset this so that you can contact the public defender's office and process an appeal with them, okay?
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let me get you a new date.
August 12th at 11.
August 12th at 11 a.m.
Thank
Do you
you.
have any questions? No problem. Do you have any questions for the court at this time?
Not at this time, no, miss.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
They're all set for today, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day. Bye.
Same to you. On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Catherine Folks, 22L2708092, council appearance.
Patrick Kaboot on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
Please state your name for the record.
Catherine Polk.
Okay, Ms. Folks was scheduled for a pretrial today. This is for failure to display an operator's license. You did apply, ma'am, for a public defender. However, due to you're employed, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, due to the amount of money you make, they determined that you are not deemed indigent. So you have a few options. Number one, if you have a valid license at this point, you can show it to the attorney's office and we can move on with our lives.
We can. We can say judge the bread and get that later.
I also have the copy of my license. I have that as well.
Yes, Judge, and we've seen it as a valid license, and the city will move to dismiss this matter.
Motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Take that.
Exactly.
Take that.
Take that.
She makes more money than most.
Are we ready on
Ms. Sweaty is ready. We have an interpreter on Zoom for her.
Mr. Abdallah?
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Luis Sweaty, 25L2938541 and 42. Appearance, please.
Patrick Kaboot on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Sweaty, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Abdallah is the interpreter on Zoom. Mr. Abdallah, if you can raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you would interpret in the matter before the court completely and accurately and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. Today was the date set for a pre-trial.
Leo ndio siku kwamba ilipangwa kuja uangalie hizi habari.
I have a violation of a permit and an improper lane.
Nasema kwamba ni kwamba kuhusiana kwamba ni uliharibu sheria ya permit na kwamba hujakaa kwa mstari sawa sawa.
The council want to move forward at this time.
Nasema kwamba ni tuanzie kwamba ni wanasheria wao ndio wanatakikana waseme.
The city has offered to amend the violation of instructor's permit to interfering with traffic.
Nasema kwamba ni city walikubali kwamba ni watubadilishie kwamba ni wakuchukua ile kwamba ni kuharibia kwamba ni kwa makosa hayo alafu arudishe kwamba ni kutoa tu kwamba ni franga.
And Ms. Sweaty is going to be accepting responsibility for that as well as the remaining civil infraction.
Nasema kwamba ni na misiswiri kwamba ni alikubali kwamba ni akubali hayo makosa na atalipa kwamba ni kila kitu.
Okay, the violation of permit is amended to what again?
Interfering with traffic.
Sema waweka kwamba ni kama mtu tu kwamba ni ulikosea kwamba ni ukaingilia watu katikati hapo.
I'm assuming that's a 0 point. So
It's a 2-point civil
2 point.
infraction.
Sema kwamba inaweza kuwa ni point mbili kwamba.
Okay, and she wants to accept responsibility to both.
That's correct.
Pia kwamba anauliza kwamba ni amekubali sasa achukue hiyo, anasema ndio.
For the interfering, the fine is $135.
Nasema kwamba ni kwa kukosea kwamba ni kuingilia watu katikati yao ni 135.
And for the proper lane use, the fine is $135.
Na pia kwamba hiyo nyingine nayo ni 135.
When will she pay?
She intends to pay before she leaves court today.
Anasema kwamba ni atalipa lini? Anasema atalipa leo kwamba ni akiondoka hapa kwa mahakamani.
We'll get her over to the criminal traffic window.
And if I can just ask Mr. Abdallah to hang around on Zoom, I can take him on my Zoom over to the window.
Thank you, Mr. Abdallah. You can hang tight and maybe go back in the breakout room.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Haya, narudi.
I don't have a case file for Talbert. It's just set no longer scheduled for today, or did I miss something? Talbert? The one that, oh, that was, he came early, that was him, I gave her the file, okay. So then, we're just waiting on, Eggleston is, that Eggleston?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're ready on him.
I need just a word with the city attorney before we go forward on it.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Sean Eggleston, 25-01877, appearance, please.
Josh Wood on behalf of the city, Your Honor.
And Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Eggleston.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for a pretrial for a hinder, obstruct, oppose an officer. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Mr. Eggleston is set for sentencing on a felony case in the circuit court on July 28th. So regarding this case, our request would be that this be set for a plea date sometime after the 28th, so we can know exactly what his sentence will be before we proceed.
He's scheduled for sentencing on a matter connected to this, you're saying, or related to
It's
this?
unrelated, but I think what we're able to work out on this case will somewhat depend on what sentence he receives on this other case. I'm expecting they will receive some amount of jail time on that.
July 28th is the sentencing date.
Yes, sir.
And then August 12th at 1:15. August 12th at 1:15. Yeah. Get your notice to appear. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah.
You're all set.